Hey, I got your text. What happened? Why are you... sure, I'll come inside. Right, what happened? Why am I pissed? I'm not pissed. Just tell me what happened. I'm not... You can't just assume that I'm angry about something. Why are you... Okay, do you want to know why I'm pissed? Because I think I know what happened. You want me to guess? Okay. Well, another one of those, carousel of useless guys that you date has dumped you. Ah. Oh, look, I was right. Yeah, and so what? It's my job to come around here and tell you, oh, everything's okay. How many times is this going to happen? Seriously. Well, I'm supposed to care about these guys and their opinions? Why does it matter? They're wrong, okay? That's it. So can you be sad for a couple of days? Sure. Should it bother you? Should you break down every time it happens? No. Why? What? This is nonsense. And more to the point, I can't be bothered with it. I'm just some sort of weird... Call me when you're feeling bad about guy Z dumping you because guy X dumped you, because guy Y dumped you, because what? They're all idiots? Because you continuously pick this carousel of useless human beings to date and spend your time on who don't deserve to tie your shoelaces, let alone be in the same room as you. I'm supposed to care. And I'm supposed to, what? Just be here every single time and act like this is some sort of new problem or some sort of different problem every time, as if it's not bloody Groundhog Day for me to have to come running around here every time Tweedledee dumb dimwit or whoever the hell else you've been dating decides to move on or decides that they want you to do certain things in bed, or that they want... who cares about them? They are human waste. And they're a waste of your time, and they're most certainly a waste of my time. And if you're not going to accept the fact that they're a waste of your time and that you keep picking people who don't deserve you, then what am I supposed to do or say? Again, every time I come over, every time it's, that just wasn't the right guy for you, every single time. And I have to say the same things, and I get the same self-doubt and misery and nonsense coming back from you as if you didn't deserve them. What? Have you seen some of these guys? It's a miracle some of them can dress themselves. In fact, I'm fairly confident some of them couldn't. So why, again, do I care what they think, what they do, what they say? And the reason I care is because I care about you. But I'm getting goddamn sick of having to tell you the same things every time, and I want you to grow a backbone. I want you to stop dating these losers. I want you to stop getting affected by the way they treat you, to stop thinking that them being an ass is because that's what you deserve. I want you to stop taking the bare minimum that you get offered and acting as if it's all you get, because it isn't. Because there are guys who are 10 times better than them. So many people try so hard to find someone like you. So many people never do. And the idea that you sit here... You know what I think every time one of these dimwit guys dumps you? I think, thank God. Because them dumping you isn't the tragedy here. The tragedy is that you gave them a chance in the first place when they do not deserve you. And the way bigger tragedy that could have happened is, what if they don't dump you? What if you get a guy who's an absolute piece of crap, but just about realizes, has just about enough sentience in there pathetic little frog-like being that they think, this is actually quite a good thing I'm onto here. I'm going to stick with it. And you'll sit and accept someone way less than you. And you'll sit and accept someone who can barely formulate a sentence and who's thick, who's uninteresting, who's uninspiring, who's unfunny, who's uncharismatic, who's uncaring, unfeeling, completely selfish, self-absorbed morons. And you'll sit there and take that. And you'll have a long-term relationship with this person. Meanwhile, people who actually deserve you will be around you in your life and you won't even notice them. Or you'll think that they're too good for you. Or you'll think, well, I'm in a relationship, so I can't. As if the guys you're dating would ever think that. No, if they saw something, if they saw someone who they thought was even moderately attractive and they have a chance of sleeping with, well, they are off, aren't they? Every time. And when that happens, every time, I've got to come over here and act as if this is an acceptable cycle of behaviour for someone like you to be in. Because in every other aspect of your life, you wouldn't take this kind of nonsense, but when it comes to a relationship, well, in that case, you're just going to take the bare minimum. You're just going to take whatever absolute garbage gets thrown your way and you're going to try and smile about it and act as if it's okay. I'm ranting. I'm sorry. You're going to be pissed at me now. Okay, great. Awesome. No, that's great. I'm uncaring and I'm unfeeling and I'm not here to just pat you on the head every time you make a mistake. I mean, how would you treat a child? If a child put its hand into an open fire, right, and it burns itself, and you sit there and say, well, serves you right for putting your hand in a fire. Don't do it again. And then the next day, it puts its hand in this fire and is crying. What do? You'd say, well, this is the second time you've put your hand in a fire now. You really got to learn to stop doing that. And each time you'd care about the kid, and each time you'd, try and heal the burn and give them creams or whatever to try and make it feel better. But each time you would tell them, hey, stop putting your hand in the fire. And every time they do it again, it'll get more and more and more annoying because this kid doesn't learn. Because this kid is either too stupid or is just, I don't know. But this kid keeps doing it, and he keeps doing it, and he keeps doing it, and he keeps hurting himself, and he keeps expecting sympathy every time it does it. Would you think about this kid in a positive light? Or would you start getting annoyed because every single time you're expected to be sympathetic? And the kid doesn't want you to point out that the kid has missed the most obvious thing that's right in their face over and over again. That when one of these bozos dumps you, it's me you call. Me. And every time I'm here to pick up the pieces. And every time I come running around, rain, snow, shine, no matter what's happening in my life, do you ever ask me? No. Because I'm the one you rely on. Even when you're in a relationship with bozo or bimbo or whoever else it is, I'm the one you rely on. I'm the one you talk to. I'm the one who actually cares. And yet every single time you want to date somebody, you never look at me. Why do you never look at me? Why am I always overlooked for some half-wit? I'm sick. I'm sick to death of seeing you hurt by people who don't deserve you, and knowing how I would treat you. I'm sick of it. So why do I have to keep seeing it? And why am I expected to come round every single time? Rain, snow, shine, no matter what's happening in my life, I'm expected to drop everything, come here for you, Come here to comfort you, not point out how self-inflicted these wounds are, not point out that you keep putting your hand back in the fire. And just act like I'm fine with it. Act as if I'm not holding back the urge that I just want to grab your face and kiss you and tell you deserve someone so much better. I'm sick of the whole thing. I'm sick of hiding how I feel. I'm most certainly sick of you having no backbone when it comes to the people you choose to date and choosing people who do not deserve you. I'm sick of you having no backbone that every time you make the same mistake, you don't blame yourself, you don't look at your own actions, and you sit and go, woe is me, and you cry and you eat your tub of ice cream, and you ask me to come round to make you feel better. And every time I do, every time by the end of the evening you're laughing and having jokes and cuddling up to me, and every time I'm resisting the I should rant more often, I guess. Well, now my mood's changed. I'll be honest, I kind of expected the exact opposite of this. There's a hypocrisy in my rant, that this whole time I would always be so angry about these guys you date because really I was too scared to ask you out because I thought you were too good for me. And given that I thought you were too good for me, I thought you were way too good for these guys, I mean, I may have the odd self-confidence issue. I'm aware I'm a better catch than some of these idiots. Hopefully it doesn't matter anymore, right? No. No more dating idiots. Only dating sweet, sensitive, guy who eventually will get fed up of a situation and tell you the truth. Hey, I'd like to point that out. Told you the truth. I swear I'm gonna wake up in a minute. That is definitely the best rant / argument of my life.